Well, Tuesday evening, we have a little bit of time in the machine shop tonight. Thought we'd show you what Kelly got done the other night when I was working. So, Kelly got this new sleeve over that arm, and it turned out really good. These actually turned out, we didn't weld this last time, so now they're acting as gussets, and it's gonna strengthen that whole arm. So we cut those out on the CNC plasma cutter, and we're able to put those on the arm. So Kelly got that all welded up. It looks really good. And tomorrow, Wednesday night, we're gonna get this thing put back on the car. We had it to where the skid plate, it wasn't quite low enough when we built it. And so right before the race happened, we came out and we basically had a spacer like this that went in between the skid plate and the car to hold it up. Then it was just difficult to put in. So before we sell it, we're gonna make it right. When I say we, I pretty much mean Kelly. We're gonna end mill these out. And that's gonna be the slot where we can slide our hands in and get to the top side of the bolt. We're gonna plasma cut this down. And we're gonna have that sitting like that. So now we can get in there. We can put our bolts on. And we're gonna have better clearance off the bottom of the oil pan to our skid plate. We're doing it right. So now that we're gonna sell it after 10 years of driving it. So we'll do that tonight. So let's see how it looks. All right, so what Kelly's doing is just writing up a little program, and he is going to end mill those slots I kind of talked about for a spot for us to get to the top side of that nut. Put the bolt up, be able to get the nut on, and he's doing that right now.
Okay, we gotta do a little math.
Kelly has run up a little program, and so he's just running this through and machining those pockets in that we talked about. So Kelly, are these a machine that you guys use on a daily basis, or what do you use this CNC mill for?
This machine's just a quick job that you only need to do 1 or 2 parts.
All right, Kel's switching tools here. He's gonna explain what he's doing.
Yeah, so to cut those tools, I was using this 1/2-inch carbide end mill. Okay, so one of the disadvantages of this machine is that you have to manually change the tools, different collets. So this one's a 1/2-inch diameter tool. So I'm going to use this 3/4 inch carbide chamfer tool. So I manually put the tool in. So now that tool's in there ready to go.
Okay, so you can see on the first one we did, you can see how sharp that is. You can actually see it. Now this is one that he's already done.
Right,
so Kel just got those finished up, and we were talking about this machine and how they use it for the single piece, or just kind of what we did, just kind of one-off things. But I thought maybe we could take a second and Kelly could just maybe show a couple operations on this bigger machine, the one that has the X, Y, and Z axis, the one that changes tools, and he could just kind of run it through.
Yeah, so this is one of our machining centers. So this is a full 3-axis programmable. So you can program X, Y, and your Z. So it's, once you touch off your tools, set your home positions for your different parts. So this is like what we call a 2-operation part here. It takes solid round stock, looks like this. So you can take a puck like that, it goes in there. This is after that is finished. Then you take that side, flip it upside down, and it finishes. This would be the 2nd operation. So you're getting a finished part every cycle on the machine, because it does these at the same, it does this, and then you're putting those ones in here, machining those all in one operation. So every time this thing runs, it's gonna spit out 2 parts. So yeah, automatic tool changer, much different than manually changing them like we did over there. Also has flood coolant, so it keeps the chips. So that's gonna be flooding the tool, keeping it cool, and also lubricating it and keeping chips out of pockets like this so it doesn't fill up with plastic chips. So I'm not cutting any new parts right now, I'm just kind of showing you guys what it does. It's changing tools. It's gonna get a drill, takes a lot of the meat out of the middle with a like an 1.25 inch diameter drill, and that's a rapid way to remove material so we can pocket that hole and finish it. And so right now it's what's called tech drilling, and it allows the chips to clear. This would be more for production.
They're just a really cool machine, and when Kelly's running parts here when we're working, it's hard to not just kind of stop and watch. But we'll get back to working on a race car instead of showing you this. Drill press. Anybody else think those things are straight from hell? Like I said before, that square tubing is 2 inches high. We need to get it down to about 1.5 inches. That's all we needed, that skid plate to be lower than the oil pan. So what we're doing right now is,
yep, we're gonna set up, use this plasma cutter, uses air, compressed air, and electricity to cut metal. Yeah, I got a little squirrely there in the middle. It won't matter. No one will ever know but you and me, Brian. Maybe you too.
if you think you're really good at stuff, just video all of it and you realize you're not as good as you thought.
Power down.
All right, it's 10:30.
Not 10:30, 10:15.
It's 10:15. We're gonna do a little bit of sweeping up and we're gonna get out of here so we can go work tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday night, shop night.